Hey guys, I thought I would do a quick update video. Probably won't be quick, who knows. And then I'll ramble on about stuff that I've already said a few minutes prior and just go around in a circle. But the Hotside is done, I believe that was in the video. I got the radiator all figured out. And I'll do another video after I mount everything back in here, but ended up cutting the core support quite a bit. Round rod for now, bracing that. Like I said, I'll do another better video when it's a little bit put back together. Just cut the core support for the intercooler. Still working on the mounting on that. Hotside I had to do a little bit of modification too. So the radiator, this is just a Amazon 3-core V8 S10 radiator. That's a SPA, low profile fan. Should be fine. I tried to do some different things and that's about all I could really fit in there without doing stupid things. But the low rad hose here was an issue where it came off of the radiator. Basically, the way that I had it, my Hotside, the hose was going to hit this after I got this all mounted where it needed to be. So the Hotside was pretty much done. But of course I had to hack away at it, and I ended up putting 2 miter, or just one on each side, obviously just a miter bend. This is a 9-degree miter cut. I ended up just doing a straight cut there, a straight cut there, and I just tacked it in for now just to get it where I wanted it. It's sitting where I do believe it's going to be, so it's kind of what I got going on. I need to pull it apart and weld it all back together. Wastegate is going to go about right here, straight out. Not quite there yet, but so I did have to cut that apart. And I think I went ahead and ordered one, but I believe that I'm going to put one of these in there. Just a flex pipe there. I'm going to put it right there about where the crank's at or so that where this bolts there on that V-band at an angle, and this goes in at an angle. It seems to be sealed up, but you know how that goes, so I'm just going to go ahead and weld that in while I'm at it. The intercooler, like I said, is going in. I had to cut into the frame here and the bumper bracket. Cut that. I'm going to have to go in here a little bit there, but I went a 1/2 inch into the core support here. So should stick up in there. This is just the run-of-the-mill 31 by, I think it's 13 by 3 inch intercooler. It's going to, the inlets and the intercooler piping, it's going to be right on the bottom of the frame, and then kind of do that. So the bumper's going to go through here. I'll probably cut into the bumper, make an air passage through there, but we'll get there. But just a quick update. Can't remember what was on the other one. I've done quite, it seems like I did quite a bit since I even did a video last time, but just a lot of hacking around to get this stuff to fit. I'm going to close this inner fender back up after I get that situated. I think someone asked Got my power steering. Yes, it's going to have power steering. The pressure line right there is going over, and then I'm not quite done, but it's going to go down, around, and back up to the back of the pump. I'm going to put a heat wrap on that. This is going to be heat wrapped. I'm going to wrap that line, and then I'll have to make a return line. But yeah, it should work. Power steering should work. Other than that, I think that's all I can come up with. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to retain this grill, and you know, on the older ones you got that metal fill panel. We'll have to mess around with the mounting of it, but I should be able to keep it all factory looking. So I'm going to take some square bar here in a little bit and make a mount for the intercooler, get it up in there, get it mounted, then do some flat bar for the bottom of the intercooler to go up to the bottom of the core support. Now, I just took the plasma cone and freaking sent it right through here because I don't want to unbolt all this quite yet, because I want everything to fit as it's going to be. So I just freaking got in there and just went crazy like a madman, like an idiot. But I went in at about a 1/2 inch. This is the piece right here that I cut out right there. So obviously this is pretty, you know, obviously that's weak. I'm gonna cut a hole here and hole here for the bracket for the bottom of the intercooler eventually and all that, yada, yada, yada. But what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is take this and just take it, go down and shove it up. See there? Just take the same daggone piece, shove it up in there, and I'm just gonna weld it all the way down through there, and on the bottom be done with it, and that'll be the look. It'll bring the status back up to crappy for that. So cut all this out. Obviously this is all roughed in. I'm going to retain the latch. I'll have to make that piece later, but it will retain the latch. This is actually pretty strong right here. If you look, this is a piece of 1/4 inch round rod, and I shoved it all the way up through here, and then all the way up through here, and then just tack welded it all the way down through there. And I mean, it's pretty solid. So I'll get another update with the radiator here. That's where the cap will be. So guess that's all I gotta say. See you later. Thanks. Bye.